G'day there, it's Holy Critic, finally back with you today after my holiday adventure on the coastline. I hope I've been getting a bit of a tan. What do you think? So for the first video back, I thought I would do sort of a fun news article that I just saw recently, and I know while I was away the Oscars were on, and of course I missed it, probably like everybody else, but it was a surprise to see that a movie called Parasite, which was a foreign language South Korean sort of black comedy, won Best Picture, which is like the first time ever. And of course, Trump had his opinion on it because he has his opinion about everything. And I just thought I would share it with you because it's quite funny. And this is what he said on Thursday during his campaign rally in Colorado. Have a watch.
How bad were the Academy Awards this year? Did you see it? And the winner is a movie from South Korea. What the hell was that all about? We got enough problems with South Korea with trade. On top of it, they give him the best movie of the year. Was it good? I don't know. You know, I'm looking for like, where let's get Gone with the Wind. Can we get like Gone with the Wind back, please?
It's true.
Sunset Boulevard. So many great movies. The winner is from South Korea. I thought it was best foreign film, right? Best foreign movie. No, it was did this ever happen before? And then you have Brad Pitt. I was never a big fan of his. He got up, said a little wise guy statement. Little wise guy. He's a little wise guy.
So, Trump, as much as I can't understand why he brings up such irrelevant things like the Oscars. I mean, you couldn't get any more relevant than Hollywood in 2020. But he does make an interesting point in the fact that why is a foreign language film winning Best Picture when the Oscars are really meant to highlight American movies? I mean, you've got like the Cannes Film Festival. That's kind of the one where you have more variety and international selection, but you think the Oscars would only focus on English-speaking movies. So when obviously a non-English speaking movie wins, you have to wonder, is this the worst year in movies? Was 2019, and I kind of alluded to that in my worst movies of 2019 video, which I'll link to at the end of this video. But you have to wonder, like, why would a movie that is obviously subtitle only be winning? I thought the Oscars, like you said, had a category called best foreign language film. So did they lessen the standards in the last year that I don't know about? So he kind of makes a good point there. And I personally think Trump's tirade has less to do with who won Best Picture. I mean, that award's a joke at this point. I mean, remember a few years ago, Warren Beatty couldn't even read what was on the envelope? I mean, it's a joke at this point. But I personally think it has more to do with what Brad Pitt said during his acceptance speech for Best Supporting Actor. In his rant, he called him a little wise guy. Now, why would he say that? Because Pitt said, "They told me I only have 45 seconds up here, which is 45 seconds more than the Senate gave John Bolton this week. I'm thinking maybe Quentin does a movie about it, and in the end, the adults do the right thing." And clearly, Trump was burned by that comment, which is the reason I think he brought it up. But it also shows how petty he is and how egotistical. Why does he care what Brad Pitt thinks about him? I mean, come on, Trump. It's just another dumb, irrelevant celebrity. Why would you give them the time of day? Why would you feed the troll by even talking about it? You're supposed to ignore that. You are the president of the United States. I mean, come on. Grow up. I mean, I don't mind Trump, but honestly, just why would you talk about that? It has nothing to do with the election. Just stick to your strengths and don't highlight what your detractors have to say about you. That's just my opinion anyway. You probably disagree, but either way, I think maybe this movie Parasite really is just such a good movie. It overrides any English-speaking movie. 1917 I thought was a nauseating, uninteresting garbage. The only other movie that I thought was really a strong competitor this year was The Joker with Joaquin Phoenix, who I absolutely loved in that role. But maybe I've just got to give this movie a chance and spend 2 hours reading subtitles. I know, it's lazy of me. I've gotten used to everything in English, so I'll give it a shot. Maybe you guys tell me, are you going to see Parasite? Maybe it's worth it. But either way, I'm done for now. This is Holy Critic, signing out.